Here. And today I'm playing Minecraft. Well, there's a reason why I'm playing. Um, but I'll get to that later on. First off, you're probably wondering what the heck am I getting hit by? I do not know. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I'm making a video right now and why I haven't been uploading. And one reason is I haven't been uploading because of you know, I've been crushed on time, you know. I've been doing exams and stuff, and I just haven't found the time yet to actually, get back into recording. But yeah, right now the reason why I'm recording is because, well, one reason is I can't record off Xenoverse right now, and yeah, it just won't let me record off YouTube. And until I find something like Sony Vegas or something like that to do my recordings off of, then I'm stuck with this. So, the deal is, I'm here to talk about something. Now, you're probably wondering, well, bro, you talked about many things on this channel before, and, like, what are you talking about? Like, discussion slash ranting about. And off the most of the things that I've ranted about, I'm gonna have to be ranting about Xenoverse today. Now, you're probably saying, well, bro, you've had many things to praise about that game. You've praised so much about that game. What do you have to rant about it? A lot, actually. Um, y'all have never heard me rant about, maybe you have heard me rant about the game before, but right now I'm just actually going to get onto a rant because I'm just going to tell you this. Uh, Bandai and Dimps, they're okay development companies. Maybe one day I might want to go work for them. Just depends on, if I want to or if I don't want to. Now, the deal is, I was just playing a parallel quest. Now, if you don't know what those are basically these quests that you go out on to like fix like a timeline or something like that. You just basically go and like fix. You either go on these quests or you go quest on your friends. Like you basically go on quests with your friends and all that. So I was just minding my business playing on a solo parallel quest, which is what they call like the PvE in the game. And I was just minding my business, and guess what? I run into a time patroller. Now you're probably wondering, well, what is a time patroller if you haven't played Xenoverse before? A time patroller is a created character that either another player has made or you have made, basically, and they're the heroes of the game. So you're probably wondering, well, what's so unique about this certain time patroller? Well, I'll tell you what's unique about it, and I will make a follow-up video to this one so I can send this to Dimps and Bandai to get this guy, or a few people, off Xenoverse. Now you're probably wondering, well, what did they do so extreme on like a game? Now, I've ran into a few powerful, time patrollers before when I'm doing these type of quests. I mean, usually you want to run into high leveled ones because, they're strong. But this guy, out of all the time patrollers I fought, I swear this guy who made this time patroller hacked Xenoverse or modded it because for some reason the guy had one of the boss moves, the gigantic key blast. Yeah, he had one of the boss moves that only the boss characters can use. So you're probably wondering, well, what was the big deal? He literally broke the game. Like, I'm glad I recorded it because now I actually have video proof of what this guy was doing. Not only did he have one modded move, he had two modded moves. And his little OC basically did the move once, and literally my camera was going everywhere. I could not see at all to actually fight. It was that bad. So I'm just
Where is
wondering
the
there,
video?
where's the video? What do you mean, where's the video, my boy? Can you not see it? Oh yeah, you mean the video earlier. Okay. So I have to do it manually. So like I have to upload it. I can't use it off a live stream, but I actually do have modded, like somebody who actually modded their game. I'm gonna put it up as a follow-up video though. But anyway, I actually do have video proof that this guy was like literally modding. The bad part is it I would never have figured out if he didn't never put the moves on his character. Oh crap. It's a zombie. It's a
Okay.
kid zombie. Eh. Eh. I'm just gonna put my display up to where I can view comments. Advanced display messages. That makes it easier for me. I don't have to go back and forth. Question mark. Where's the video? Okay. Yeah. This guy was totally modding. Like, you can tell he was. And at least I can tell because I've seen modders have these type of moves before. I'm thinking of sending it personally to Bandai and Dimps. But it's kind of a shame that modders, you see modders on PS4. I mean, I don't have any deal with modders being on PC because they actually like they can actually modify their game and they know what not to take it too far. But this guy needs to get like I don't know, they just like Bandai needs to get rid of his character. Like they need to get him off, my boy. Like seriously, they need to like delete his character. I'm not saying it being mean and all, but like you get what I'm saying. Is I only see modding as good if it's not online. If it's somebody who's cheating in rank online, I don't see that as good. I see that as being you're a cheater and you need to get like banned at least. And I don't know how he did it. Maybe his friend gave it to him, but I have his profile too because on Xenoverse they actually show your profile. And maybe after this video I will upload the actual video that I took. But you can literally see the gigantic key blast going everywhere, and they're not supposed to be in parallel quest because either parallel quest or rank because it breaks the game. The only way I was able to actually finish the quest was go through the time portal, and that was it. If that was the actual ranked and somebody was fighting this guy, they would have quit. He would have won and got all the rank points, and I don't think that's kind of fair. Like you don't see like you don't see that happening normally. Like this is the first modder I've ran in on that game, and it's sad that Bandai and Dimps don't like report these guys up because imagine if I was doing a rank battle, just one rank battle, and this guy just showed up out of nowhere with that move on. I would have lost all my RP, my rank points. I would have lost a ton of stuff, a ton of stuff off that. So there's the lesson for the day is if you make a game, if you make it, and it for all you developers out there, oh God, I fell in lava. Okay, there's the lesson for the day. Thank God I have all this in here. Plus, I didn't know how to get out anyway. There's a lesson for the day, developers. Also, I can reload if I wanted to. Exit without saving. That's the lesson of the day, developers. If you have modders on your game on like console, like then you don't like you need to report them. You need to get them off because you think about it in a way where they can basically ruin your gaming experience a lot. They just ruin it. I'm not trying to be mean and all, but there's a standard that I put up when we're talking about modders. But I'm also mad at like I said, I'm also mad at Dimps and Bandai. We're not specifically Bandai because they produced the game. I'm more mad at Dimps because they developed the game, so in turn, they should be the ones who actually basically get these people banned off. But I have a lot of stuff to talk about this game recently. My mood has changed on this game so far, and I actually have a lot to say. First being is that well, a lot of the community And that's not just me, just a lot of community members who play this game. Kind of like if you think of a community like, Fortnite or all of that. Usually people in Fortnite, when they like say, oh yeah, there's a bug in this game, they'll go and fix it. But for Xenoverse, oh my god, dude, there's a whole nother story. So each game has their own netcode. Like if it's multiplayer, they have their own netcode, which basically that's how you play online and like you actually play smoothly online. Well, like dimps, they came out with the netcode like the day one Xenoverse 2 came out, and now the netcode has gotten bad. Just horrible. I've ran into so many issues on Xenoverse, like when me and my friends are playing, specifically when I'm playing with Rep, and that's being surprising because, we be trying to do a battle, and guess what? He'll either fall out of my combos or I'll fall out of his combos, and it just takes away the immersion. Or basically I'll fall into his combos, or he'll basically be on one side of the map and I'll be on the other side of the map and we won't know where to go basically. So it's like, oh, well dang, now what do I do? And then it's just a whole story, dude. Like you never know how much there's that block. Gotta make sure I don't fall in it. But you never know how much they've done, like messed up Xenoverse. The bad part is they've done some scummy stuff too. Like I want to say this too, is that they said that they fixed the netcode when the newest extra pack came out, and I was like, okay, that's not that bad. They're fixing it at least. They're addressing that the netcode is bad, and they're planning on fixing it. Well, they didn't. I swear to you, they did not fix it. They did not fix it at all. If you want me to prove it, is that thing dead? I don't know if that thing's dead. But anyway, they didn't fix it. All they did was buff attacks. All they did was just buff attacks, and it's not what people wanted. Oh, is that thing dead down there? Please be dead. And it's not dead. Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? So anyway, the netcode, they did not fix it. So basically when you're playing online with other people, the netcode just gets horrible. I'll just be sitting there, just minding my business, and then one of my friends will teleport in front of me, and then I die. Same thing happens on ranked. Uh, there's also a glitch, which I don't know if it's still around, where you can go above the map, above the skybox. So I'm just sitting here, I'm sitting back here, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, like, fix your game. Like, you would think if you're a developer and you're trying to, like, get your consumers to buy more of your products and all that, you're like, your customers, sorry, I said consumers, but, I'm being unscripted right now, so anyway, uh, if you want more of your customers to buy your products, you would think maybe we should listen to them. But no, Dimps hasn't even listened to theirs. Like Dimps has literally not listened to their community. They've not listened to them at all. If you want examples to why they have not been listening, a huge example is that the community has been asking for multiple race transformations. But guess what? Oh yeah, Bandai doesn't want to. Basically, Bandai will be. They don't listen. Like I said, they publish, but I keep blaming them when I shouldn't be blaming them. So I'd be like, okay, like maybe like people are like, well, maybe we want movable tails, and Dims is like, they just ignore them. We want colorful auroras for our characters when they charge. Sit there, wait for a free update to come out with it. Nothing. Oh, you know what? Maybe you should give us like Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God and the rest of the race transformations. Dem sits there, doesn't care. And you want me to tell you how much lazy they are? They'll literally don't let me get started on Super Saiyan Blue because it's just a recolor. And I'll tell you this. So they'll basically stay there, and people are like, we want spiked up hair for the Super Saiyan transformation because it's Super Saiyan. Like who doesn't know that when you go Super Saiyan or where your character goes Super Saiyan or when Goku for God bid goes Super Saiyan, that his hair spikes up, right? Well, they come out in a statement and say, well, we can't make the hair stand up. Mm-hmm. I bet you can't make the hair stand up. What about your last few games? Ultimate Tenkaichi, even though that was not a good game, the hair stood up in that one. The hair stood up in that. Your character's hair stood up. Hmm. I wonder. I wonder the modders can make the hair stand up. So you're saying that you as a game company can't make the hair stand up, but you're proven wrong by not only the modders but your own selves. When you look at your past games, when you look at your past games, you see how much better they did back then. Dimps and whatever Bandai partnered with back then. That's what I'm trying to say is that like Bandai has gotten so lazy that they just don't care about the games they make anymore, and they show it in their works. And it's sad to see that because nowadays people actually want games you can play. When I get into Xenoverse on online ranked, I'll be getting into the most horrible matches you can imagine. They'll be lagging, they'll be instant transmission and all over the place, not like the actual move, but you get what I mean. They'll be everywhere. And guess what? We people, or at least the people on the console can't do a thing. Now maybe people in the PC they can because they can actually mod their game. But I have a PC, but I'd rather prefer to play Xenoverse on the console. At least it feels natural. But I could get Xenoverse 2 on the PC. The only reason I play on console is because my friends play on console. If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be playing. Like I would be playing on the PC. But that's the only reason I only play on the consoles because of my friends. Now you're probably saying, well, like people are probably saying, well, you could get it on the PC. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you're right. But like I said, most of my friends play on PS4 or Xbox or wherever. The Switch. So I mean, yeah, they might play on those, but like my friends mainly play on the PS4. Like if I mean like I could get it, like I said I could get it, but now I'd rather have like if it was me, like I'd rather have the modders take over because at least they're gonna fix stuff and they're not gonna mess anything up. You can't trust dimps anymore. Like you really can't. People have been hoping for this expansion pack. I've if you haven't heard of Super Saiyan Cab 28, go check him out. He's actually you know, has been not only talking about the community, but he actually asks the community what they want and they tell him. It's pretty cool. And he said that they should add in Super Saiyan God, Vegeta, because it would be the perfect chance since, they showed him out in the movie. And what else? It would be also the perfect time to give us the Super Saiyan God transformation for the Saiyans, even though and maybe some other race transformations, but we know that's not going to happen. So people were speculating, well, maybe we'll get Super Saiyan God. But like, why not give us Super Saiyan God if you're gonna give us Super Saiyan Blue? Like, you get what I'm saying. You have to go to God and then Blue to get it. But not Bandai, Dimps always thinks the idea, well, maybe they could just go Blue first, and it's like that doesn't work that way. Like, it's not. That's not how it works. That's like saying that you would go Super Saiyan 3 and then go like you would first go Super Saiyan 3 instead of Super Saiyan. Like that makes no sense. So Dimps gets it in their head like they don't even listen to the community. That's the big deal that I'm talking about here is they don't listen to the community. They don't care. And I know they're a big corporation, but we put them up there, dude. We as a community put them up there. We can we can take back that we can take it back and we can put them back down if we wanted to. We what we could do is we could not buy we basically could just not buy Xenoverse 3 if when it comes out. But knowing a lot of people, they'd rather buy Xenoverse 3 because it's better. Knowing that Dimps, I'm sorry I keep saying Bandai. Dimps keeps messing it up. They keep messing it up. Recently I've seen a lot of Bandai Namco games in Unreal, but guess what? Xenoverse is not Unreal. But oh yeah, we'll put fighters in Unreal. I don't know. Like what what do you mean? Like I get Xenoverse 2 is an old game, but why not use Unreal? They you know how much they could get by using Unreal with Xenoverse 2, and I swear to you if they use the same engine again, I'm done with Xenoverse. I'm done with it. Like I'd rather just play. I'd rather not just play it. That's it. Like I'm done with Xenoverse at that point. If they don't get a new engine pretty soon, I'm not playing. I'm not gonna be a part of it anymore. Here we go. God, please be some like lights to get out this place. Trying to find some diamonds. But yeah, it's kind of messed up if you think about it. How Dimps is, I'd say, out of all the game. Oh, I found rep stuff. Did I just pick it all up? No, I just saw all his stuff right here. The heck? Y'all saw that. Don't tell me y'all didn't just see that right now. Well, at least I know I'm getting closer out of this place. He probably went up this way. Knowing him, he didn't use any lights. I'm just going back in circles, am I? I'll never get out of this cave or dungeon or whatever. Whatever's the case, it is. I had a better chance of just going back down, getting some iron. Like there's some mushrooms there. Yeah, maybe one exit could have done, because I remember placing torches like everywhere. Not everywhere, but you guys get what I mean. But nah, I wish his stuff wouldn't have just despawned right there. Maybe what I could do is exit out again. Okay. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to find his stuff and just put it in a chest, in that chest down there. So if he comes back down, he can eventually find it again. Okay, there we go. But no, I wish I figured out where the heck this place was. Oh, maybe that's where I go up off of. Okay. Okay, and then his stuff should be right around the corner over here. Here's a slime. Just need to run across the place where I found his stuff at. That's why I told him you need to put your stuff. Okay, I found the spot. I just had to come back up this waterfall here. Now I need to find the spot where I found his stuff at. That's gonna be a doozy to find. Just had to go find a zombie spawner, couldn't he? Couldn't just stay where he was and, you know, I gotta go find that zombie spawner and lose all my loot. It's not down that way. God, why is it so hard to find this stuff? Like, you would think it wouldn't be that hard to find. There, and then get rid of that because I don't need it. Like, I'm hoping to find this crap pretty soon. Because then I can get them back on this map if I find all this shit. Sorry, I keep saying curse words though. I've been trying to, make it PG, but sometimes I forget I'm recording. And, yeah. I wish I could edit these live streams out though. But, anyway, that's my little small rant on, Dimps. Not mainly Bandai. Anyway, if you liked the video, I wouldn't mind if y'all subscribed, maybe liked. It'd be really nice if y'all did that. Anyway, this is the Legendary Saiyan signing out. Peace.